Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to learn why multiple inheritance using class is not supported in C#. There are two reasons basically. One is the diamond problem, which we'll see with an example shortly, and it creates ambiguity and increases complexity of the child class. What do I mean by ambiguity and complexity is imagine we have a child class which is inheriting from multiple base classes, and in those base classes we'll have thousands and thousands of properties and methods. So imagine when you inherit those classes in the child class, it will be really difficult to maintain the child class, because in base classes, let's say we have three base classes. In those three base classes we might be having thousands of methods and properties, and there might be some common properties and methods, so it's really difficult to maintain the child class object if we use multiple inheritance using C#. But this can be achieved using interfaces. We will see that with an example, and we'll cover what is interface in our next video, and we'll see how we can implement multiple inheritance concept using inheritance. For now, let us see what is diamond problem with an example. For that, I have already created a simple console app.NET project, and if you see, we have four classes: A, B, C, and D class. So A is a common base class for B and C. A class has a virtual method. As we already see, if we mark a method as virtual inside a base class, we need to override it so that we can give a new implementation inside the derived class. So both B and C class override the display method of the base class. I have not given any actual implementation in order to give an understanding of what is diamond problem. I have kept things simple to understand. So you see, we have a base class, the method is marked as virtual, and we have two derived class which are inheriting from the same base class A, and we are overriding. That means we are giving new implementation. Now imagine that we have the support for multiple class inheritance. What will be the problem? So when you inherit from B and C, when you create an object of D, you don't know which method that we are going to get in the inheritance chain, because we are inheriting from B and we are inheriting from C, and B and C both have their own implementation. So this derived class, even the C# compiler, it has to, it has no idea which class implementation of display method will be available to this D class. So that is the problem of that is the problem of diamond. If if you try to figure out, you can on the top A, and you have two class B and C inheriting from A class, and in the down, or you can say if you draw a structure, it will be like a diamond shape. That's the reason it is called as diamond problem, and that's the reason the C# team have decided not to allow to inherit multiple classes from a derived to a derived class. So in this video we understood what is diamond problem. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.